Stop. Now, if you're planning to take a loan to buy land, I want you to stop that and do this instead and pay zero interest. Oh yes, I mean it, zero interest. Now let me show you something. This building you see here is someone's property, and the person is gradually developing the house, a very magnificent, a very huge, and a very giant house. And now you know one thing, if I tell you that you can build this, you can buy land and begin to build this particular type of building, and even more and bigger than this, without taking a loan, would you believe that? Oh yes, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this particular video. Now, one thing I have realized, and that is the fact and the truth, is that most teachers, most young professionals, and most youth rush too much when it comes to purchasing of land and building. And you know what? They make very serious mistake and going for loan. I know one thing, the interest alone is going to break you down. So now this is the best strategy, and this strategy has actually worked for a whole lot of teachers, young professionals, and the youth, and it's still working for those who have been taking these financial education so seriously. So if you're a teacher, you're a young professional, a youth watching me from the United States of America, from any part of Africa, now this particular video is for you. Now this is exactly what I want you to do, which has actually helped a lot of teachers across the globe. Now I want you to get together, put yourselves together, have a team of teachers, have a team of young professionals, noble ones, in fact teachers who are responsible enough, truthful ones. And for example, you get 10 people, you get 10 teachers at your location, 10 youth at your location, young professionals at your locations who are very serious about their life, who want to secure their future, who want to have a bright future for themselves. And now you are going to contribute an amount every blessed month. And you know what? At areas where you can buy land for about 10,000, some places are about 8,000, some places are about 15,000. Now you can start this contribution as low as 1,000. Oh yes, so what it means is that at the end of every month, you put all these together, you give it to one person. 1,000 times 10 is going to get you 10,000. And you know what? This particular person you are giving the money to will be able to use the money to purchase the land and secure the land in a very smart way without paying any interest on that. This approach has actually helped a whole lot of teachers across the globe, and some people are still doing it, and it is helping them, and it's far better than going out for a loan at the banks. You know what? The banks are there to actually be milking you. And you know, there are sometimes some of these financial education, we lack them, and that is why we go in for a loan. The least provocation, the least hardship, we go in for a loan. Start implementing this, and trust me, it's actually going to help you a lot. Now, let me know from you, have you ever embarked on a journey like this before? Have you ever come together with a group of people doing this particular approach before? What was the outcome? And you know, one thing is that it is not any person that you should involve in this kind of approach. Now, when you look behind me, you could see clearly that this person is currently almost at the lentil level. He started so gradually, so small. That is the humble beginning. That is the small beginning. And that is exactly the right education that you need before you can also be able to build your house, before you can be able to also buy the land that you want to start. As a teacher, as a young professional, as a youth, yes, you can also start the estate development, the rentals, and all of that. The first thing starts from you. Now, if you make a mistake and you let loan deduction lead you, that is what has actually brought down a whole lot of youth in our communities. I don't want that to happen to you. And that is why I've always been saying that do well to follow all our social media platforms. Over here on Smart Teachers Avenue, we give you powerful financial education tailored to your salary so that you can also make informed decisions about yourself. If you know of any teacher, any young professional, any youth who have been struggling on finances, do well to share this particular video to the person. Don't forget to subscribe over here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, Smart Teachers Avenue. And hey, my name is Atta Smart, your lead educator and a financial coach over here. Thank you very much. See you next time in the next video.